72,000 multiplied by 10.75 divided by 100. And I'm dividing by 100 because it's 10.75%. And that equals €7,740. Now that's his annual PRSI that the employer pays. So his weekly, the employer, ER, just for short, employer, weekly PRSI is equal to 7740 divided by 52. And that's equal to a weekly sum of €148.85. So that's how much the employer pays. Don't forget, you multiply it by 10.75% on all of his money. That gives you an annual PRSI, that's the annual there. And then to get weekly, you divide it by 52. So that's how much the employer pays. And Connor himself, he pays €50.30 per week. Okay, so let's underline that. Good. Let's do the next bit now. Now the next question says, calculate his USC payment for the year. Okay, so let's go to new payment on that. USC payment for the year. So USC, it's for the year. Okay, so his USC, if we look at the table here, it's going to be 10,036 multiplied by 2%, which is 2 over 100. And that's going to give me, he's going to be paying 200.22. So €222 at 2%. And now he's going to get another amount of money, the 5980. So we're going to have 5980 multiplied by, as we can see, it's 4%. So 4 over 100. And that's going to give him a total of 239.20. That's how much he pays on that. Now, the balance of his money on the balance. Well, the balance is going to be 72,000. Take away 10,036. Take away 5980. Okay, so you have to do all of that. You can do it on your calculator to make it nice and easy. That's equal to 55,984. So he pays 55,984 multiplied by 7%. And that gives us 3,918.88. Now I add up his PRSI as his USC at 2%, his USC at 4%, and his USC at 7%. And his total USC is equal to 4,358. So the total is, I'll do it in red, 4,358.80. By the way, there's a small little mistake here. This here should be 72, not 22. So that small mistake. But there you go. That's how you get his total USC is equal to 4,358 euros and 80 cents. Okay. Now if we go back to the question, we worked out his PRSI contribution. We've done that. We've worked out his employer's PRSI contribution. We've done his USC. And finally, we have to work out what his weekly net income after all deductions are. Well, we've one more thing to work out. We have to work out his income tax. So let's go do that. Well, the income tax is going to be 34,600 multiplied by 20. And that gives us 6,920. So this comes from here. His gross income per year is 72. His standard rate cut-off point is 34. So you pay tax at 20% up to that. So 34,600 multiplied by 20% gives me 6,920. The high rate is 41%. So I need to, the balance of his money, the rest of his money is at 41%. So we need to do 72,000, take away 34,600, and that's going to give me 37,400. That gets multiplied by 41%, and that gives me a 15,334. So that's his taxes. We've got 6,920 at 20% and 15,334 at 41%. We add those up and we're going to get 22,254. Now that is his gross tax. Now he's got credits to take away as well. His credits are 3,000. So I subtract that and I'm going to find that his net tax is going to be 19,254. So this is the amount of money he actually pays in tax every year. So the last part of the question is what's his weekly net income? Okay. So what we need to do is, his weekly net income, notice it is weekly. Well, first of all, we get his weekly gross income. I'm going to get a 72,000 divided by 52. So that's his weekly gross income. Now I need to get his weekly deductions, income tax, PRSI and USC. So let's go find what his income tax was weekly. This here is 19,254. That's what he pays per year. So we have to divide that by 52 as well. So 19,254 divided by 52. So that's equal to 19,254 divided by 52. And that's equal to, okay, so when you do that, you're going to get his income tax per week is €370.27. His PRSI per week is equal to, we got it here, that's his weekly PRSI is equal to €50.30. Let's go back and put that in. So his weekly PRSI is €50.30, and his weekly USC, let's go back and find this as well. His weekly USC. Now his USC per year is 4358.80. We're going to divide that by 52 as well. So 4358 divided by, so I'll go do that. And the weekly is 8382. So we go put that in, 8382. So there's our total deductions. You add these three together, you're going to get his total weekly deductions, €504.39. So that means if we're looking for his net weekly income, what's the take home pay, it's going to be this here, isn't it? Take away this here. So 1384 minus that. And that means the answer for this last bit is going to be, so there's the answer to that. When I subtract this, take away this, I get €880.23. That's his weekly take home pay.